We're going live!
Nice.
Yay.
Awesome.
Okay.
Alright, what's up, guys?
Just getting you adjusted on the tripod. We had to figure out on my phone how to stream in landscape instead of portrait. We figured it out. My phone was like on some kind of a lock. So, I'm gonna turn us down here.
Alright, I'm about to plug in the microphone, so it might sound weird for just a second. Alright. You guys hear us?
I heard us on the computer, so I think it's working.
I think so. What was it? Oh, that was like a bird outside. I thought that was us.
That was a bird.
Okay. I think we're good. Can you guys hear us? Excuse me, Cone of Air. I'll make my way over here. What's up, guys? That's a yes. All right, cool.
Awesome.
Cool, we got it to work. Sorry we're a little bit late, guys. Again, technical difficulties. We're still working out, learning the live stream deal.
We figured it out.
Figured it out.
Yes, we
Nice. Yeah. What's up, guys? What are you guys up to this morning? Let's see. I'm going to get comments loaded up on my phone so I can see what you guys are saying. Here we go. It's loaded up on my phone so I can see what you guys are saying.
Nice. Oh, I have the stove on right now.
Yeah.
For toast.
Nice.
So I'm gonna get the toast going.
Cool. That sounds good.
I'm gonna actually turn this like way down because it is super hot right now.
Yeah.
We're gonna be making Ezekiel toast.
Making Ezekiel bread toast.
I'm feeling like I need coffee this morning. I
Yeah,
need some
we're both kind
coffee.
of dragging.
Ugh.
We were both kind of dragging this morning. We had some family over last night to hang out, and it was super fun. Had a great time, but today we're feeling just like we need the coffee. So, got our French press coffee right here as usual. I think this one we're doing. I think we threw the bag away, but it's it's from it's one of the Hawaiian coffee brands.
Yeah.
But it's some good stuff. It's good stuff. So we're using up the rest of that today. If you guys are interested or curious about what kind of coffee we're using. I'm actually gonna pull this in just a little closer.
Yeah, that'd probably be good.
Yeah, I feel like we're kind of far away from you guys.
So I'm in my pajamas right now, so it's, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're having breakfast.
We're just kind of getting it going, guys. But we are stoked to just be able to chill out with you guys and have some coffee, have some breakfast with you guys this morning.
So feel free to get some coffee.
Yeah.
Food.
We've got our guitars back there. We'll jam later after we have a little bit of food and stuff.
Yeah, I need some coffee first.
Yeah. You guys might be able to tell we're just kind of like, we kind of rolled out of bed, got ready as quick as we could, and got to you guys. So, let's see what got comments going on here.
Alright. Toast. Every cow.
Lots of people saying what's up and stuff. Love that. Love to see everybody hanging out and talking and stuff. I feel like we're a little crooked on there.
We're a little crooked.
A little crooked. I'm going to try to fix that, guys. I'm sorry. We're still trying to get everything fully set up.
Yeah, this is I feel like these first few streams are going to be like us figuring out how to properly stream, how to set everything up.
I think you're right. I think it's pretty much just going to be us figuring it out.
Honestly, it's just making our YouTube videos. It's been a learning process along the whole journey of YouTube, learning how to make videos and all of that. So we just don't do live a lot.
Yeah. Is that? No, that's more crooked.
So it needs to go up more on the right side.
Okay. Tell me what I'm doing. It's hard to tell from this side.
Almost done. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Perfect.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, there we go. Now I feel like we're a little bit better set up. That looks a little better. Hopefully it still sounds good. I'm sure it does.
Yeah, thanks for being patient with us as we figure this out. And, as always, if you guys have any suggestions or anything that could help us make this experience better for you, please let us know, because that's how we've, designed our YouTube videos is we have a vision of how we want to create them, but we also do take into consideration any feedback that you guys give us, so that helps us out a lot.
It does. It makes a big difference to know what you guys what you guys think and stuff. We have a lot of ideas of what we want to do and things that we're doing to improve. Oh no, you good?
I'm good. I'm good.
But yeah, we're just always trying to figure out what we can do to make things just a little bit better. So just keep us posted on what you guys think about these and what we can add and stuff like that. We appreciate all that stuff.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. So let's go to some of these comments. Want some coffee? Yeah, I agree. It's definitely coffee. I'm gonna go ahead and pour us some coffee.
Yeah.
Where you're going to press the French.
Oh, we got a question for you, Cody.
You got a question for me? What's that?
Hey, Cody. Hey, Cody.
Hey, Michelle.
Why don't you ever wear socks?
Why don't I ever wear socks? Oh my goodness! So somebody watched the vlog. So I don't wear socks because I almost always only wear flip-flops. I love wearing flip-flops. It's kind of my way to feel like I'm close to the coast, even when I'm not on the coast or on the beach. I just love it. It just makes me feel kind of the most comfortable and the most like myself. And so flip-flops and socks don't always go very well together. But my grandma did get me some flip-flop socks. So socks that work with flip-flops that I have
Imagine that.
Yeah, they're really cool. I don't wear them a whole lot. I've kind of just tried them out a couple of times because we've kind of been down here ever since after Christmas for the most part. Not really like right after Christmas, but anyways. So I do have some flip-flop socks, but I haven't worn them a lot yet. So hi, Grandma, if you're watching.
We need to get you slippers.
I'm down for some slippers.
We need to get you some slippers because he will literally, this is what he will do. I wear socks or slippers. And this guy over here has ice cubes for feet.
Yeah.
And he will put his feet under my feet to warm them up.
I do that.
Or he'll just take his feet and put them on like a part of me to warm them up. And I'm like, your feet are ice cubes.
I do that. That is very true. I actually do that.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. I get cold feet, but it's not like, I don't know. I feel like my feet are kind of like numb to the cold now to some extent because I'm just so used to wearing I was wearing flip-flops even when we were up in Chicago and it was snowing. And so, I don't know. That's why I don't wear socks. I just don't like them. They feel like my feet are suffocating. I just like wearing flip-flops all the time.
I could understand that.
Yeah.
And the one thing about wearing socks is if you step in some kind of a puddle, it's very gross.
You don't want a wet sock.
You don't want a wet sock.
You don't want a sock.
That's just disgusting.
It is. That's not what anybody wants.
No.
And I think that like now I've been doing the flip-flop thing for so long that my feet, like the couple of times, every once in a while I'll wear, like if we go to the gym, I'll wear shoes, or if I go to like a wedding, sometimes I'll wear shoes, stuff like that. But like if I'm wearing shoes now, like socks and shoes, my feet get so hot. And I think it's just because I'm so used to wearing only flip-flops. And so anyways, yeah, that's why. I love flip-flops, don't like socks, not a big fan of shoes either. I do have a pair of basketball shoes I like to wear sometimes when I'm playing basketball and when we go to the gym, but that's about it.
I think you did wear flip-flops to the gym at least once with me, maybe. Or no?
I think I wore them in there and changed. I think I brought my shoes in.
Okay.
I think, maybe. I don't know. That sounds right. Yeah. Anyways, that's the flip-flop deal. Yeah, somebody was saying, Groovy, you currently sound like a reminiscent, stereotypical surfer dude. I feel like a reminiscent, stereotypical surfer dude sometimes.
You do talk like a surfer dude. Like,
I kind of do.
You have moments where you, like, it really sounds like...
Really?
Like, you just, like, live on the beach. You do. You have those moments.
Well, I appreciate that. I like that. That's kind of my vibe, and I think a lot of people think that it's kind of like an act, or
Try it with the sauce, man. Yeah, the fries.
Yeah, the fries. Try it with the sauce, man. Yeah.
He really does say groovy.
I do say groovy.
He says groovy all the time.
There's people I get in the comments sometimes saying that, like, why do you make your voice sound like that, or think that it's like an act or something like that. It's really not. I think I just like, I don't know. I think I picked it up over time. I grew up in Texas, and I don't think I really have a Texas accent, which also I have like a subtle Texas accent.
You have like a subtle, like southern, like Texas accent. Like you have, like some of your syllables are more drawn out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then you say like pawpaw instead of like grandpa.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so some like my grandparents' name, one of my, my dad's side grandparents, I call them Gran and Pawpaw. I guess those are kind of some Texas-y,
Very southern.
Very southern.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, the voice, the surfer dude voice, I don't know. I'm sure it's something that I've just kind of like picked up over time. Like anybody kind of picks up on their dialect and stuff, but yeah,
Righteous.
Righteous. Like Crush from Finding Nemo. Yeah.
And then I was like, whoa. And then I was like, whoa. And I was like, whoa.
We need to watch that. We keep talking about watching that.
We really do need to watch it.
Yeah.
Or can you do that? Okay, so when my brother can do a really good like imitation of a surfer dude, but it's like very like over the top.
Oh yeah.
So he also includes, you know that fish from SpongeBob that's like,
oh yeah. Oh my gosh. I know who you're talking about. I don't know if I want to do it on the spot live right now.
Oh my
I feel like
I have to hear this.
I would totally butcher it. I'm like, I gotta warm up. I gotta practice it. But yeah, but no, I probably could. I don't know.
I'll have to hear your surfer fish call.
My surfer fish call.
Yeah.
I know. I don't know if I'm able to do it right
Oh,
now.
and he throws up the shock.
Oh yeah, like this thing. If you see me
Yeah.
do that in like videos or like in thumbnails and stuff like that, I actually do that even when we're not on camera. Yeah.
So he's very on brand.
I am. Yeah, that's one thing. That's one of the first things you like told me and said to me is like there was like something like a video I posted last summer or something like that, and you're like, this video is very on brand. It was me on the beach. So, anyways, that's a little bit about the surfer like vibe thing. It's kind of I'm not well. I do surf, but like not a lot. But that's just the vibe I like. Somebody said, I wish they sing in duet. We will later.
Oh, we definitely will.
Yeah.
We're just going to get some food and some coffee in us
Food
here.
and coffee first.
Oh, you already poured the coffee. Good.
Yeah,
I
you
just
got
like,
coffee right there.
I'm just waiting for some food because I had,
Yeah.
last weekend, I had coffee during Jamalatte. You guys are hanging with us, and I got what I call the Jamalatte jitters.
Jamalatte jitters.
I literally, I was just like, after the stream, I was just like, I need to like move around or I need to like eat something. I was just like, whew.
Yeah.
It was intense.
We ended up going to kind of like after we did Jamalatte last week with you guys and hung out. We hung out for like 2.5 hours, which is much longer than we thought we were going to. Which we were so glad. We have a blast doing this, guys. We're having so much fun just live streaming, just hanging out with you guys.
Well, not for hot
Yeah, of course. We're having just such a blast hanging out with you guys. So we ended up hanging out for like 2.5 hours last week, last Sunday. And afterwards, we had kind of drank too much coffee, and so we were like, okay, we need to like go do stuff to like burn this off because
bad.
We were like, oh, we were both, especially Michelle, like we were both just like jittery and like anxious, and we were like, we gotta go do stuff to like just get all this out of our system. Yeah,
because it was bad. It was bad.
It was. I'm gonna like just adjust this a tiny bit more. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna stop messing with the camera in a second. It just feels like it's a little off center to me. So I'm just gonna like just spin it slightly this way, just like that.
Oh, this toast smells amazing.
It does. Well, I feel like it smells too much. I've had like really bad allergies all week. If you guys watched the vlog, you probably saw that. So like my sense of smell is like mostly gone. But let's see. Is Cody full American? Yes, I'm full American, born and raised in Texas. Favorite song? That's a good question.
Oh my gosh.
What's your favorite song right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so goodness. Right now I've been listening to a lot of Harry Styles' Adore You. That's been like a huge favorite of mine. Oh My by Camila Cabello.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
I love that one.
Yeah.
I love how she like screams in the beginning and like it's just a fun song. I love the melody and the lyrics, and I would say those are my two favorites right now.
Nice. Those are two. Like I've heard you listen to those a lot.
Yeah.
They're really good too. Those are like Harry Styles' whole new album. I've been really digging. We both have been listening to it quite a bit, especially Watermelon Sugar and Adore You.
Watermelon Sugar.
I love that song. Such a great song. Such a cool sound. And then some of Camila's new stuff's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She makes amazing music.
She does. I think my favorite song right now.
Oh, you've been listening to that Oh Wonder, that song by Oh Wonder.
Oh yeah, for the last couple nights.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called In and Out of Love by Oh Wonder. They just released it like a couple of days ago, and it's just
it's beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
Cody sent it to me the other night. He texted it to me.
Yeah.
And then I went to like go sit down by him. He was like, "These lyrics remind me of you." I was like.
Yeah, so if you go listen to that song In and Out of Love by Oh Wonder, it's a song that reminds me a lot of Michelle. And it's a good song. Just check it out. It's a really beautiful song. You guys will like it. if you guys like, I don't know if you guys have heard much of Oh Wonder. I've wanted to teach more of their stuff. I did a lesson on Ultralife by Oh Wonder.
That's a good song too.
It was a really pretty song. I did that a while back ago, and it was really cool. It was a good lesson and stuff. But I love their music. Their music is beautiful.
Are they actually like dating? Like, are they like
So
a
I
couple?
think they are. I was reading recently.
The lyric video made it look like they were a couple.
It did. I don't think that they were dating until very recently, but
Oh.
so I think they've been like, you know, a duo, like a band duo type of thing for a long time, like years. And I think just recently they started dating.
That is adorable.
Yeah, or at least maybe they like just recently announced it or something.
Maybe they
I'm not
like
sure.
just recently announced it.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but they're awesome music. If you guys like just very chilled out, like good kind of like mellow music, I'd recommend Oh Wonder. Yeah. I like this question.
Huh?
Daniela, have you ever done a guitar tutorial on a song you hate?
Oh my gosh, we were just talking about this.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we answer this question, how would you guys feel about us doing some kind of like, whether it's within our vlogs or just a random fun video talking about like some of the things like that we experience teaching, you know, like that question, for instance, have we ever taught a song that we just, you know, despise?
Yeah.
Because we don't, like, the truth is we don't love every song that we teach.
Right.
and we don't, like, the thing is, that sounds bad to say, but, you know, we don't have to love every song we teach. The reason why we'll teach songs that we don't like, even, you know, though we don't like them, is because of you guys.
Yeah.
Because our goal is to help you. And so it's the same thing when you go to a guitar teacher. Hopefully if you have a nice guitar teacher that will teach you songs that you actually want to learn, because I believe that if you're paying someone to teach, like if you're actually paying somebody money to
they
teach
should
you,
teach
like,
you what you want to learn.
They should teach you what you want to learn.
Right.
So, you know, it's kind of that same concept is like, you know, a guitar teacher's goal is to help motivate you in, you know, the best way possible, and that's by learning songs that you actually want to learn.
Yeah.
So we'll just, you know, and there have been times, I'll say that there have been times where there's a song that maybe I wasn't a fan of at first, but then I started playing it out on the guitar, and then
that happens a lot actually.
I ended up liking it.
Yeah.
So it was like, thanks to the song being so requested, that I ended up really liking the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it. And we've talked about that a lot actually very recently. And so it's something that's on our minds quite a bit is you know, finding like a balance between teaching songs that we love and teaching the songs that we actually want to share with you guys, and teaching songs that we know that you guys want to learn, whether that's because it's a popular song or whether we get a lot of requests for it. We watch the requests, we see the comments and stuff all the time. Whether we reply to every single comment or not, we still see them, and so we see what you guys are requesting. And so if something gets really popular and we're like, I don't really like that, but I think it would help a lot of people if we teach that song, that's a song that we'll usually do, even if it's something we don't love. So that's a big answer for a short question.
But that's, you know.
Yeah. What would you say is maybe a recent song that you've taught that you didn't like?
Okay, so
not necessarily hate, but just didn't like.
Well, here's the thing. I'll just be really honest about this. The songs that I've recently taught in the past, probably 6 months, have been a lot of songs that I personally loved. And so so for me, here's the thing that's made things a lot easier for me in the past 6 months is because I've done a lot of traveling. I've done a lot of just working on other projects that I haven't announced yet. And so I needed a way to make the process of making guitar tutorials easy for me. So that was doing songs that I either already knew really well, that I didn't really have to learn lyrics or the guitar part for too much. Yeah. And then teaching stuff that I also just love, because I used to teach way back. I used to teach only stuff that was super highly requested, super popular stuff. And then I started getting into, I don't want to share some stuff that I love, but now I'm getting back into doing both. Yeah. Doing a mix of both things, but I needed a way to just make it easy for that short period of time. And so that's what I did. So a lot of all the songs that I've taught recently, there's been nothing that I haven't liked. So let's go back a little further.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back a little further into my catalog, and I will spill some tea.
Oh gosh.
So goodness. I would say like a song that I wasn't like a super huge fan of that I taught was like maybe like 7 Years by Lucas Graham. Like I could tolerate it. I could tolerate it, but it's not something I would be like, oh, I feel like listening to this today. You know, I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
There was a song that I taught from, I think his name is Austin Mahone.
Oh yeah.
Was it? No. Hold, this is gonna bug the crap out of me. No, it wasn't Austin Mahone. Shoot.
I was gonna say because I thought you liked a lot of his stuff.
Yeah, I like that. I'm confusing him with another like really young kid.
Yeah.
Let me go back to my catalog for like a hot second. Because I will find you something.
Yeah.
But this is a video that I did because actually one of my patrons won this. I think it was a patron that won their request. And so I did it for that person. Oh my gosh. 1 second. Hit or Miss by Jacob Sartorius.
Oh, you were talking about this a while back ago.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Jacob Sartorius stuff. So that was my only Jacob Sartorius tutorial because I just, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I had fun with it. The thing was, I did have fun when I made the video.
Yeah.
I just made it fun for myself. And I got some crap actually on that video in the comments. So people were like so upset that I taught a Jacob Sartorius song. And I'm like, yo, this girl won the song.
Yeah.
I am making this video for her. Yeah. And if it makes her happy, like good. Like I'm happy with that.
Well, and that's the thing too. Music taste is so subjective. So like to a song that may be like, to us, we're like, how could anybody possibly want to learn this on guitar? That may be somebody's favorite song, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
And it's not our place to say like whether that's a good song to learn or not. That's music taste is subjective. So to somebody that might be their favorite song that they want to learn. So that's you know, a lot of times we'll teach songs. Ooh, I say.
Did I dump? So I had blueberries in my hand. Did I dump them back in when we started talking about that question?
I have no idea.
It was just such a juicy question.
It was.
I think I had to put all my attention towards that question, not the blueberries.
That's fair. I don't remember what you did with them. I'm not sure.
Okay, fast up. No, you're not scurrying out of this. Fast up. What's the
I
song?
was just looking through my catalog.
Yeah.
I was looking back the last couple of videos.
Comments?
Oh my goodness. I would say the most recent song.
Yummy.
Yeah. So the most recent song that I don't really love that I taught. I mean, there's some, like I don't teach, I'll be honest with you guys. Like I have a little bit of a different style and different perspective is that the majority of the songs that I teach, because I teach a lot of songs, the majority of the songs that I teach are not songs that I love. A lot of times I'll just teach kind of what's popular, what I'm getting requested a lot for. And every once in a while, I'll drop 1 or 2 songs in there that I really like, but for the most part, it's just whatever like seems like it's going to help the most people. That would be the right way to phrase it. Is I try to teach what I feel like is going to help the most people.
Yeah, that's the same mentality I had in the past. Was like to help the majority of the audience.
Right, because like it's awesome to be able to take individual requests and stuff like that, but the most cool thing is to be able to do a popular song that may help hundreds of thousands of people. That's the goal. We want to help as many people as possible. That's the whole reason why we do what we do. So with that in mind, a song recently, there's a fly on the thing, and I'm just hoping it doesn't walk in front of the camera. Okay, it's like kind of flying away. Oh no, it was on the camera. Okay, we gotta get this dude out of here. I'm not dodging the question. I'll come back and just gotta get this fly out of here. Get out of here, man.
There's like a ton of songs I could think with like a fly and them fly away.
Kona.
Don't you wish that you could be a fly?
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that a throwback?
That's such a throwback. Get out of here, dude.
Kona, get the fly.
Kona is the fly man. He loves to get the flies.
He's watching.
He sees it. He's just like laying on the floor.
Well, let's not let more flies in.
I'm trying to let that one out. He was like trying to go out the door. Like.
Ooh, I'm gonna pull up. No, he's just flying around the camera thing.
Oh, he still is? Okay, well, I don't see him right now. Hopefully he took off. Anyways, like I said, not trying to dodge the question. I would say the most recent tutorial that I've taught that I was like, about was Yummy.
I was listening to you film Yummy.
Yeah.
And from the other room, and I kept saying, so guys, if you want to learn how to play Yummy on guitar, this is what you need to know. Okay, so the chords you're gonna need to know for Yummy, and then and like every time you said Yummy, I like cringed.
It just is. It's like look, I don't outright hate the song, but just the word Yummy.
It's the word Yummy.
It just makes me like cringe a little bit.
I kind of like the song.
Yeah.
Yummy, yummy.
It's catchy.
It's kind of catchy,
Yeah,
but it's
and
just
I like
the word.
Justin Bieber. I
It's
like.
just
I don't
the
have
word
a problem.
Yummy. It's just like.
It's just a cringy kind of word. It's just like.
It's like the word moist.
Ooh, yeah. It just like get goosebumps because it just sounds weird. But that would be the one most recently. I would say that like I was just like, I'm glad I taught it. It's a good song. It's helpful. Nope, Cone can't have that, buddy.
Blueberry?
No, you can't eat blueberries.
Okay.
Blueberries are bad for dogs. Don't let your dog eat blueberries.
It just fell on the floor. Sorry, Cone.
We got a Cone bear here. You want to say hi, buddy? There he is. But yeah, Yummy is probably the one that I taught most recently. I teach, there's honestly like probably the last 10 songs that I've taught I'm not crazy about. They're not songs that I've listened to a whole lot more than just
I could probably list
teaching.
almost all of them.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because you tell me.
That's true. You probably could. I have to like go back and see what I taught. But yeah, like that was probably the most recent one that I was like, I just after I taught that, I was glad I taught it, but I was just like the word Yummy just feels weird rolling off the tongue. But that's a good question. Okay, just kind of a follow-up question. This isn't a comment question, but for a question from me that we could probably both answer that'd be kind of interesting. The opposite side of it, what is the song that you've taught the most recently that you really love?
The most recently.
Yeah. Maybe I'll wash my hands up.
Okay, so I remember back in, I think it was November. I made a snore for If I Die Young. I really love that song.
Oh yeah.
That one is like, I love the band Perry.
Yeah.
And I just know that song so well, and it was just an easy tutorial to knock out. So I was like, why don't I just teach this one? So I'm sorry if this whole table is shaking. Oh wait, they won't experience the table shaking.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that was a good one, and I liked like we shot that one, or you shot that one at my uncle's place in Chicago, and it the lighting and everything looked really cool. That one.
It was so bright.
It was it was just a very well made video.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It was awesome. It just looked cool. It was awesome.
What about you? What's a song that you've recently taught that you actually really like?
I would say the one that I taught most recently that I really like would be either Watermelon Sugar by Harry Styles.
Yes, it was so good.
Oh, I love that one. I think I taught that in December.
Yeah.
And then Blinding Lights by The Weeknd.
Yeah, you listen to that one a lot.
Yeah, I love that song, Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. I listen to that all the time. Watermelon Sugar is probably the one that I've been like most excited to teach lately was Watermelon Sugar. Because it's just if you haven't heard it yet, guys, please go listen to it. It's such a good song. So well written, the style's cool, the guitar's cool, sounds good. Listen to it on good headphones or good speakers. It just sounds
Listen to
good.
it in the car.
Yeah, listen to it in the car. We listen to it in the car all the time.
Yeah. I'm playing. See, I didn't plan for this.
Yeah.
I forgot we had apples, so I'm really sorry. This is not aesthetic toast this morning. I'm actually like kind of disappointed in myself. I'm like, Michelle.
No, it looks great. I'm sure it's gonna taste
You know
perfect.
what? Art is abstract.
Yeah. Art is abstract. Guys, I'm gonna.
No, not abstract. Art is
subjective.
Subjective. That's the right word. Subjective. It's abstract toast art.
Abstract toast art. I like that. Okay, I'm gonna angle. I know I told you guys I was gonna stop messing with the camera. But I'm gonna angle it down just a little bit so you guys can kind of see what's going on the table.
That'd probably be a good idea.
And like, there's like all this like cream on top of this. And I'm gonna let Colin outside. Here you go, buddy. All right. Let's see if I can do this without completely messing up the camera angle.
I'll let you know.
Wish me luck, guys.
Ooh, this is getting better, getting better. Oh yeah, that's
right there?
perfect. Yes.
Okay. It's not crooked, right?
No.
Okay. Bam. There we go. Okay. I think that'll be a little better. So you guys can kind of see what we're doing. I'm gonna like clear a little bit of this off too. There we go. Yeah, we can see like a little bit of the thing. Yeah. Alright. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Oh, it's so much better. Cool. I'm gonna like move a few of these things so you guys can actually see what we're doing. Oh, we need this. Yeah. There we go. Okay. While you're finishing up making toast, I will continue to read some comments. You guys look cute together. Thank you so much. We appreciate that.
Oh, they can see the fly. Well, it said the fly is back.
That's fine. I think he's not on there right now, but I saw him there a second ago. Thanks for the heads up, Willis. We're trying to like mitigate this fly situation. I'm probably gonna like start chasing him with some newspaper here in a minute or something. Can you both play a song? We're gonna play a song later. We're gonna eat a little bit first. We're like, haven't had breakfast yet.
I saw someone's like, is it a cooking video now? It's not a cooking video, so Jamalatte.
Yeah.
For anybody that's new, this is literally just like a very chill, laid back hangout where we just like have coffee, have breakfast.
Just hang out with you guys.
We hang out. We're definitely gonna jam too.
Yeah.
We just need some coffee.
Yeah, we just need to get the day rolling.
So it's just a really chill way for us to hang out with you guys and just,
Yeah, just get a chance to just hang out and talk to you guys.
Yeah, it's nothing like our normal YouTube videos at all.
No.
Yeah, it's very relaxed.
It is. We will be playing guitar at some point. We like to we like to just kind of pick up a guitar and just jam around and stuff. Someone's barking. I'm gonna get Kona real quick. But yeah, it's just a chance to hang out with you guys. But we can play guitar, after we finish the game and stuff.
It's literally, think of it as this. It's literally as if, I know you guys aren't in the same room with us, but that's how we wanted to feel. Is if you were like here with us, like hanging out in the kitchen.
Yeah. That's exactly what we want it to be. We want it to be, if you guys were sitting on the other side of the kitchen table from us, just being able to hang out with y'all. That's what this is meant to be. So, hey, what cereal are you eating?
Oh, it's a granola.
So it is a granola. We got this at Kroger.
Mm-hmm.
It's Cascadian Farm dark chocolate almond granola.
It's really, really good.
It is really good.
I put it on the toast. So I put granola on my toast. But we're probably gonna have some cereal after we have toast.
Yeah, we're gonna make sure we eat enough to balance out the coffee so we don't get
so
jittery.
we don't get some Jamalatte jitters.
Okay, so I've been seeing a lot of comments about Miss Americana and asking us.
Discuss Miss Americana.
Yeah. So.
Okay. I have to before we dive into that. Issa's like, Cody, that sounds yummy. I saw the word yummy. Issa, I don't know if you were here for yummy, but we were talking about the word yummy.
Yeah, we were talking. Yeah. Justin Bieber song. So I don't know if that was. You were here about that time, but that is funny.
But yeah, Miss Americana.
Yeah.
By the way, I did teach Miss Americana the Heartbreak Prince. The tutorial hopefully will be coming out Tuesday if I can get it edited in time. That's what I'm hoping for.
Taylor Swift Tuesday.
But yeah, let's talk about Miss Americana.
Yeah. So I guess we could start with kind of just overall thoughts about it. We kind of talked about it a little bit last week because we watched it last Saturday, so the day before the last live stream we did. So we talked about it a little bit then, but to kind of re-talk about what we talked about, an overall kind of viewpoint of it is obviously we loved it. We love seeing a peek into Taylor's life like that.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
Don't we all?
Oh, we just love being able to just see that because we've got some Swifties here. The fly's back. Oh my gosh, I see him.
Maybe the fly's a Swiftie.
Maybe so. Maybe he's trying to be a part of the live stream.
He just wants to hang out.
He just wants to hang.
And we're just being rude. To
I know.
Fly, we're being rude to our guests.
Yeah, honestly, he's not hurting anybody.
We need to be better at that. We need to be better hosts.
We do. But yeah, overall thoughts. We loved it because we loved being able to see a peek into Taylor's life. It was cool, but really heavy, of course, to see all the struggles that she goes through that people don't really think about necessarily. It's easy to see superstars and Taylor Swift.
They have everything.
They have everything.
They have people,
Yeah, but it was cool to see a peek into her life, to the things that a lot of people don't think about, the struggles that she's dealt with when she had to disappear for a while because all the negative press she was getting.
That's what she thought people wanted from her, was just to literally go away.
Yeah, exactly. And so seeing that aspect, seeing some elements of finding out about her mom having cancer.
That's rough.
Ooh, I mean that was hard to see. I mean, and it's hard to. It makes her feel a lot more just like a real person. It's easy to think of people, put them on a pedestal like these celebrities.
They're just regular people like us. The only thing is they're just people. They're just really well-known people. Mm-hmm. But they're people that have the same desires that you and I have. Is they just. I think they just. I don't know. It's probably different. Maybe not all celebrities are the same, but I feel like most celebrities probably want somewhat of a normalcy in their life where they can go to the grocery store and be able to just shop at the grocery store and not end up on a tabloid or something like that.
Yeah, there's this scene in the movie that she walks from her apartment in New York City to a car that's meant to be like, you know, her driver and stuff. And she has to have her security blocking and stuff. There's just like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people outside of her apartment. And she says, she's like, this is my front yard. And she's like, I'm very aware that this is not normal.
And that was kind of hard to hear.
Yeah, you can tell she's like just, I'm sure she's used to it to a degree now, but you can tell
she's a little stressed out.
Yeah, heavy-hearted about it for sure. Mm-hmm. So it was really interesting. It was just, we obviously loved it, but it was a really, the biggest thing I took from it is just like a peek into Taylor's real life, you know, and the kind of, the hard parts that we don't see, you know, from being like a celebrity on that level. You know, everybody knows who Taylor Swift is, and she can't really escape from that. She can't turn it off, and it's cool, but it also, you know, I'm sure it has its moments of being amazing. I'm sure being a Taylor Swift is amazing, but it also has its elements of being like,
I'm sure after a while it's kind of like exhausting.
Yeah.
I imagine she has to just be exhausted at times. Like, I just know for what we do, because we're on camera, there are times where we'll film videos and it takes a lot of energy out of us because you know we're talking to you guys, and so sometimes we have to make sure that we're thinking about all the things we want to make sure we don't forget to say, because our goal is to help you guys out. So we're always trying to make sure to remember strumming patterns or like these little details and things like that. And so I imagine after she does like a performance or like just a bunch of interviews after like an album release, it's exhausting.
She's probably just so
like
tired.
Probably on like so many levels.
Yeah. Yeah, because it is like, I mean, even just from our perspective, not that we're some like big celebrities or anything.
Not at all. We're not.
Yeah, but just even just us being on camera, like it kind of wears you out because you got to be. We gotta be on. We gotta be on top of our game. We don't really want to be like all tired and sleepy and not like there and stuff. And we want to remember everything we're trying to say and share everything with you guys in a clear way and all that. And even just that level of it, which is totally like it's a fraction of what Taylor deals with. It's tiring. So it's just like our imagination.
I can only imagine.
She's just probably just so worn out. Yeah. But it's anyways. All that said. It's just a really cool peek into the reality of what it is to be her. And it makes her feel a lot more like a person, you know, not some high on a pedestal, you know, intangible, like she doesn't have to experience real life type of thing.
That's what I've always loved about her, though. I feel like throughout her career, she's always seemed like a regular person, even though she's like mega famous.
Yeah.
I think it's just the way that she approaches people. She's very good to people, and she just takes time with fans, and there's a lot of behind the scenes clips that you can see from her, and she's literally a regular person.
Yeah.
But this was more of a peek into like a lot of stuff she was dealing with that she really didn't open up about before.
Yeah.
Also, I'm kind of like proud of how these turned out.
They actually look amazing.
The granola and the cinnamon actually made it look.
I don't know. I'm gonna try to like tip this just a little bit so you guys can get a better look. That is Michelle's toast art. She is the best at making toast, like by far, that anybody I know.
You're really, really good.
I learned from you. I was not good at making toast like this until Michelle. She raised my toast bar to a whole new level.
I'm impressed by your toast making.
I appreciate it. That's a big honor.
Yeah, so we got blueberry, apple, and dark chocolate granola over peanut butter with some cinnamon sprinkled on top on Ezekiel multi-grain bread.
Cheers. Toast.
I love that.
The toast is good. How did you get that cute doggo, Cody? That's Kona Bear. And I got Kona when he was 8 weeks old. I got him when he was a puppy. He was born on a farm. He's a Great Pyrenees, and so Great Pyrenees are usually dogs that are like for protecting like goats and sheep and things like that.
They herd cattle and stuff?
Sometimes. They're not so much herding dogs. They're more meant to just protect. Because they're big, so so they can protect from like coyotes and different kinds of stuff like that. So they're meant to just kind of protect like smaller livestock. So I got them from a farm. I got them on Craigslist, or I found like an ad for puppies on Craigslist. And yeah, I got him from a farm in Texas, and I've had him ever since he was about 8 weeks old, or maybe 9 weeks old. He actually had I was just telling the story to my cousin because he was here earlier this morning, and his girlfriend. And Kona had a broken leg whenever I first got him. He had broken it when he was a puppy, and so I had to like kind of nurse him back to health in a way. And it was crazy trying to. If you ever had a puppy, he had a cast on one of his legs, and even when he got the cast off, they had taken the cast off, and he had sores from the cast all up and down his leg. So I had to give him 2 baths a day and Epsom salts to help kind of nurse the wounds.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, it was. It was a lot of work. Very worth it. Best dog in the world. He's my best bud. I love him.
You two are like peas in a pod.
We are. We're inseparable. He's amazing. But he, try to imagine keeping a 2-month-old puppy still for 2 baths a day. It was hard. It was really hard, but I think it brought us a lot closer. So that's how I got that cute doggo. That's Kona Bear, and he's sitting just over on the other side of the camera right here.
He's hanging out.
He's just sleeping, just chilling. But he's a great pup. I love him a lot.
What's the first song you've ever learned on guitar?
Ooh, you first.
So back when I first started on guitar, I was a huge Hilary Duff fan. So it was from her sophomore album, like her self-titled sophomore album. And I believe it was the last song on the album called The Last Song. I think that was the first song I ever learned.
Really?
It was really easy. It was like 4 chords. I'm pretty sure that was where I started. But very soon after that, I learned how to play like her big hit, like So Yesterday. I played it for my very first guitar recital, which I do have on tape.
No way.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Yeah. My dad has it somewhere, but I was 15 at my first recital, and this is where I was taking lessons. And so my guitar teacher played along with me. So he played lead, I played rhythm. I just like played the chords. And then the drum teacher actually joined in, and he played the drums behind me, which was really cool. So I sang and like played So Yesterday, and I need to find it. If I ever find it, I will have to like share it because
that's awesome.
It's my first. The fly.
Oh my god! Get out of here, man!
Oh, that was so creepy.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, I'm so sorry you guys had to experience that traumatic.
Okay. I'm gonna try and
experience. That just like flies don't creep me out, but that creeped me out because it was over the lens, and that just looked like a horror movie.
It did.
Oh, I just got the chills.
Spooky. Colin, you're not doing very good on your fly.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, guys.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Kona, you gotta pull your weight around here, man.
Yeah, seriously, man. We take you to cool places and feed you good food, and like, all we ask is like that you help us out with flies sometimes. Oh, I see it.
Willis is like, it's like a horror movie. Oh, that's so funny.
I'm trying to get this fly, guys. I'm sorry. I'm working on it. Me and Cone are trying to tag team. Well,
I'm gonna look through questions while you do that.
So, okay, I had a question about your question. I got him. Ha.
Oh.
There we go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Got him, guys. Fixed the problem.
I answered my question, or I answered the question. So
I had a follow-up question to your question. So, are you saying that the first song that you learned is called The Last Song?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Man, that's kind of a cool way to phrase.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, cool thing.
What was your first song?
My first song was Chasing Cars by Snow Patrol.
Oh, that's a good first song. That's easy.
It is.
It's like A, D, and E major.
Yeah, well, I didn't even learn the chords first. I learned that little picking part first. That was like, I actually still don't even know the chords. I never actually tried to learn the full, but I learned that little picking pattern for Chasing Cars by Snow Patrol. That's what we should jam on.
We could jam on that today.
We could, totally.
You know the lead line, I know the chords.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
We can do it. Let's do it.
Oh, that was a solid high five.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
That was amazing.
If you ever like experience having a horrible high five moment, the trick is to look at the opposite person's elbow.
Look at the elbows.
You can never miss if you look at the elbow.
And it'll always be a good slap. So it's like, man.
Wait, hold on. I wasn't looking properly.
I wasn't there.
There we go.
If you're looking at the elbow, other person's elbow, you can line it up right.
Yeah.
There's a technique.
I don't know what it is, but it's looking at the elbow.
Yeah, it's weird. It doesn't make much sense, but that's the technique. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's see. If you were an animal, what would you be?
Oh, wow.
Lost a piece of apple and almost fell off the chair.
I feel like I've always wanted to be. This is a mammal, but like I feel like I've always wanted to be a dolphin if I could be an animal, because they're just like free in the ocean.
Yep.
And I don't know, dolphins are just beautiful. They like jump out of the water, and yeah.
We need to go see some dolphins. We should go on the ferry.
Oh, they love to chase ferries and boats and stuff like that.
There's a ferry really close to where we're staying, and on the island, and it goes over to kind of another part. And a lot of times if you drive, it's like a drive-up ferry. You drive on the ferry, and a lot of times there will be dolphins that are like chasing the ferry as you're going over on the ferry to this other thing. It's really cool. It's cool to see.
How about you?
I don't know. That's a really good question.
You would be a Great Pyrenees.
I know, like I was gonna say, like that seems like a cop-out answer, but I feel like I would be like a Great Pyrenees dog. Like, I just feel like our personalities are very similar. Like Kona and my personality is very similar, so I'd be like a Great Pyrenees, I think.
Except you're not as somber.
I'm not quite as somber as Kona. Kona's very somber and just like super chill. I'll probably be like a Great Pyrenees. I feel like that's probably the most accurate one. I'm trying to think if there was anything that was like either that or like a sea turtle. I would be like a sea turtle. Yeah. I think I would fit the stereotype, you know, with the,
Yeah, if you weren't a Great Pyrenees, you would definitely be a sea turtle named Crush.
Yeah.
No, you'd be a sea turtle named Cody. Or you'd be a surfing penguin named Cody.
Okay. Backstory. So one of my favorite movies ever of all time is Surf's Up. And it's like an old like Pixar or Disney movie or something. It's an animated movie.
It's really cute.
And it's about surfing penguins. And the main surfing penguin is named Cody. And so it's like, it's so cool. Like,
his voice is played by Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, it's actually a great movie. Like, even if you're not into kids movies or whatever, if you have kids, like, watch it with your kids. But if not, it's a great movie. One of the best soundtracks. Like, it's got some amazing music. Really solid soundtrack. Cool story. A lot of cool voice actors, too. Zooey Deschanel, Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf. Have you ever seen that?
Yes. Oh, my gosh. But it's a great movie. Surf's Up. It's a great movie, and it's anyways, there's a surfing penguin.
The soundtrack is really good too.
The
There's
soundtrack's
like Sugar
amazing.
Ray and
Sugar Ray's on there. You Get What You Give. New Radicals.
Yes.
Drive by Incubus.
I love Drive by Incubus.
Really, like my favorite movie soundtrack ever. So it's an animated movie. So like, if you don't have kids, give it a try. It's a great movie.
Cody, you're sounding like a reminiscent surfer dude again. That's hilarious.
That's awesome.
Morning, Stacy Squad. Oh, Stacy Squad asks, "Hi Michelle, I'm wondering, have you ever learned any Ali and AJ songs on guitar before? I was hoping you could create a tutorial for some other songs." I am so glad you asked. So, actually, within my first few years of playing guitar, I actually played a lot of Ali and AJ songs. Some of my favorites were like On the Ride. I had a best friend at the time that also played guitar. Like, she's a foreign exchange student from the Netherlands, and so like we were jamming on the Ride together. But I also loved Into the Rush, Chemicals React. I would actually play on my electric guitar, and then more so recently on my acoustic guitar, I've been playing when they were 7/8 Violet. I was playing Hot House. I love Hot House. I would actually love to make a tutorial for Hot House.
Yeah, you told me that song. I like that.
It's so, I really love the lyrics. The lyrics are really good. And I love the whole play on the term hot house and what it means. Because a hot house is basically like a green room. It's a garden, like a greenhouse. So a hot house is a greenhouse because certain plants and flowers need special conditions to grow. So that was the play on Hot House. And I really, 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 really love that. I think it's amazing. But let me know what your favorite Ali and AJ song is. Potential Breakup song's really good too. That was like one of their popular ones. But yeah, Let me know if there are any other Allie and AJ fans in the audience because, man, that would be such a good throwback to her. Bullseye is really good. Man, I could keep going. I love their stuff.
Getting some cereal going here.
Ooh, okay. This is a really good question. I feel like I already know your answer. If you could be any artist for a day, who would you be and why?
Oh,
I'm
easy.
gonna Jack Johnson.
Yes.
I knew it.
I'm wearing a Jack Johnson shirt right now. And give it away. I don't know if it picks up on the camera, but Jack Johnson. Yeah, that one's easy for me. Let's see if I can guess yours. Taylor Swift.
I mean, it would be fun. I love her music. Like I love everything that she's done in her career. So I think it would be a lot of fun to just like try it out for a day.
Yeah.
And then after that, I'm good. Like literally after one day, I'm good. Cause like.
Yeah, I get that. I aspire in my life to be as much like live my life as much like Jack Johnson lives his because he's just a
regular dude. He's a dad.
He's a regular dude who like lives on the beach and surfs and has an awesome family and gets to play great acoustic chilled out music for everybody in the world. And I don't know. I just if you watch him in interviews and stuff, I don't know. I just aspire to be a lot like him. I think he's a really good person, a really good dude, and yeah, I would be Jack Johnson for the day, so I can see what it's like. Listen to this.
I would love some. That'd be amazing.
Cool.
I'm gonna dispose.
Yeah, we can some for that. For how long do you guys play guitar? I think that's meaning like how long have we played guitar? How long have you played guitar?
Oh gosh, I have to count back. Hold on. Oh my gosh, has it been that long? Oh my gosh, 15, I think it's probably 14 or 15 years for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I think it'll be going on 15 about now-ish.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow. I think, if I'm doing my math correctly here, yeah.
Gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
14, 15 years, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I have played for a little bit less than that. I want to say like 13 or 14 years. I started playing when I think I was about 13. And I'm about to be 27, so yeah, I would say about 13, 14 years for me. This is good stuff. This is this new granola. We haven't tried this one yet. Sorry guys, we're making some more food. We're literally, like we said, this is literally us like having breakfast with you, just hanging out. We're not like doing any kind of structured thing. We're just hanging out with you guys. So
I feel like that's a little bit more than I wanted. I'm gonna like give you some of mine.
Okay. How long do you play for a day? So I guess that means like more like how long do we play each day? It kind of depends on the day, but it kind of depends. I mean, we play every day. We always pick up our guitars every day.
We do.
But it kind of depends. Like if it's a day that we're teaching, we'll play a lot because we're learning the songs that we're playing and that sort of thing.
Yeah, it really does depend. What we're trying to get better at, I think we talked about this a little bit.
We talked about it a little bit last week, yeah.
Is we're trying to be more intentional about playing for just us and practicing for just us because we spend a lot of time learning songs to teach on our channels, and sometimes it ends up being the only practice that we get in. And so, like, you know, I want to get more into like lead and stuff like that, but the one thing that's like, I think, just I need to like prioritize my practicing time and stuff like that better. Thank you.
Yeah, we definitely want to get better about prioritizing playing just for us and playing songs that we want to learn and play just because we want to learn them, not necessarily because we want to share them with you guys. We want to do both, and right now we're doing more heavily into like just learning songs that we're teaching.
Yeah.
And so we want to just be able to have a balance of both. But that said, I would say that we minimum play guitar for probably 30 minutes to an hour a day.
Yeah.
Probably minimum, I would say. Sometimes a lot more than that, but usually that's kind of the minimum. And there's no real right... Oh, you already put on this, I'm sorry.
You're good.
There's really no right or wrong answer to how much you should play guitar a day.
Yeah, it's however long you want it.
Yeah. I always, when people ask me that, I'm like, just try to pick your guitar up for 5 minutes a day.
Yeah, because that 5 minutes will easily turn into 10, 15, 20 minutes very easily, especially if you're jamming on something that you actually want to learn and play.
Right.
That's what it is. Like, when you pick up your guitar, it should be fun. It shouldn't be, you shouldn't feel bored. You shouldn't feel stressed. You should not feel stressed when you pick out your, like, you want to feel the opposite of stress when you pick up that guitar. So the whole thing is about mindset. Approaching your guitar is like, who cares if you make a mistake? Like, who cares if you mess up, especially when you're practicing alone by yourself? Like who cares? Like, if you make a mistake, you make a mistake. Like, everybody, when they start out practicing and playing guitar, make mistakes. We both still make mistakes. We're learning songs for our, like, YouTube channels. We make mistakes as we're learning the songs and figuring them out. Like, we're ironing out all the kinks.
Getting good at guitar is not making mistakes.
Yeah, so, like, just letting you guys know, like, no matter where you are on guitar, like, there will always be an opportunity to, like, make mistakes and then correct them. And, like, that's the fun and exciting part, though, is, like, fixing those mistakes and getting it down. That's what makes it so much fun, is when you finally get that riff down or that chord progression figured out. Like,
most satisfying feeling.
Yeah, that's, like, so fun. And I, like, want more people to feel that. Like, I want more people to not feel stressed out about, like, and feel like learning guitar is this big daunting thing. I want people to be excited when they pick up their guitars. I want them to just feel at peace and that they're not worrying about anything else going on in their life. They're just, it's them and their guitar, and, like, that's your time, and that's what it should be. It should just be fun, relaxing. Totally
agree. It should be. Yeah, it's easy to put more stress on something like that than necessary, because, you know, it's especially if you see other people around you or your favorite musicians and you compare yourself to them and all that. Everybody's at different levels, and so
if it makes you feel better, let me just grab a guitar and mess up in front of you. Like, I literally, in my vlog that I just posted, the last clip is me playing a song, and I made a ton of mistakes playing through it.
It's a good way to do it. It's good to see. That's another reason, like, I love artists that are very real and raw. Keith Urban, Jack Johnson, some of my favorite artists. They're a lot like that. They'll show you and share their mess ups.
So I'm learning how to play. I'm teaching myself. I figured this out by ear. I'm a huge fan of Ocarina of Time, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So the whole soundtrack in that game is just phenomenal. So I'm learning how to play Zelda's Lullaby. See, I'm already like, you know, I'm used to practicing on my Journey guitar with this one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna grab your Journey.
Yeah, hopefully it's in tune. I don't tune either guitars before I sit down.
What?
It's all good, it's all right.
Like, I almost, my heart dropped. My heart literally just dropped. I was like,
that would be bad.
That just, I mean, the coffee didn't even get me yet. That got me.
Can't lose the Breedlove.
This is decently in tune.
That's awesome.
Actually, you know what? You mind handing me that real quick? Thanks.
No problem.
I just can't. Like, I have to have it perfectly in tune. I can't. This is like one of the things when you tune your guitar all the time before you play, you just become a tuning snob. Like,
you just have to have it in tune.
I just can't. I was just gonna like just wing it, and I was like,
Yeah.
Oh, so much better.
So much better.
That much better. I'm gonna get a bite of cereal, and we're gonna go at this.
Yeah.
See? And I'm still trying to figure out how to properly position my fingers and everything too, but when I start getting into it, when I really get warmed up, then it just flows and I can keep cycling that and like mess up less. But that's like an example of like, I messed up, but I'm not like, oh, you know, like getting stressed out. Like, in that clip in my vlog when I was just sitting out on the back patio playing, I was just very relaxed. And I just started over when I messed up. I was just like, I don't know, went through it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I find even though like with practice and making mistakes, I still find myself relaxed.
Yeah.
You know, I let my get stressed out about other things. You know, but guitar practice is not going to be one of them.
No, guitar practice. Excuse me. Guitar practice in a lot of ways for me, and I think a lot of people, it's almost kind of meditative.
Yeah, it's therapeutic.
It is. You're just focused and honed in on one thing, and so you can really, just like just soak in that one thing that you're doing, even if you're messing up. That's part of the journey to kind of play to Michelle's point as well. There's a song I was learning. It's a Jack Johnson song, and how about I pick? There's a Jack Johnson song I was learning a while back ago. I was learning about ear. This was a few days ago, and it was the same kind of thing. Like I was just having one of those days. Like we had a tough filming day or something like that, where things just didn't go as planned, and I just like needed some soothing Jack Johnson.
He always cures.
He does. He always kind of cures the like tougher days and stuff. But I was learning this song he has called "At Her With Me," and it's a really good song. It's actually an up-tempo song, and it's got a funny music video if you guys want to check that out. But it kind of goes like. So that's like kind of the premise of the song. That's where the chorus is. That's where like a lot of different, you know, it kind of plays around that and riffs around and stuff. And I got it down now, but it took me a long time of just repeating that over and over again, messing it up over and over again to get it down. And so it's one of those things, you know, we get on camera and stuff and you see kind of the polished, perfected, edited version where we cut out the mess ups of what we're showing you guys, but we have a lot of mess ups too. So, and we usually have mess ups even when we know the song pretty well. It still happens. And so
it's, you know, I don't know if this is the best way to describe it, but human error. Like, you know, like we're not perfect. We're not robots, you know?
Right.
There's just sometimes like, I don't know, if like your nails are just slightly too long and you weren't like aware at first, or maybe like sometimes if your hands are like sticky and it's like humid, or like there's so many conditions that can affect like your playing and stuff like that. So
there is.
I don't know. I just don't want to get to your head. You don't want to get to your head when you're practicing and like, you know, you're like making mistakes along the way. That's just part of it. Like all of us go through. We still, like I said, we make mistakes. That's the fun in it. It's part of it. So
it is.
It's like learning how to ride a bike. You know, except hopefully once you know get good at riding a bike, you're not gonna fall.
Yeah, a little bit heavier consequences with having a problem learning a bike, but yeah. Let's see.
Oh my gosh, someone said that cereal looks yummy.
I see that.
We see you.
Oh no. Now I'm gonna start getting all these comments on my channel like, oh, this is a yummy guitar tutorial.
Go to his yummy guitar tutorial.
Oh my gosh.
And be like, this is a yummy tutorial. Like everybody just like go do that.
Oh my gosh, please don't. Please don't. How are you guys doing today? We're doing good. We're a little tired, but we're kind of like getting rolling. Now that we got some food and some coffee in us, we're feeling pretty good, I think. It's good. We were talking last week that like this has become pretty quickly like one of the highlights of the week.
We love this. We love this so much because we like it's so like. Here's the thing. I don't want people to think that like tutorials aren't like, I don't know, like relaxing or something in that sort of way. It's just when we do tutorials, we have to be on. We have to like remember like this, and this, and this, because we don't want to forget what we're teaching. We want to make sure we have all the details for you. Yeah. So it's a little bit more like just high energy and it's very structured. And we try to make them as laid back feel as possible. That's why like, you know, for example, Cody will put a candle in the background or something, you know, and I would have my twinkling lights. You know, we try to create a space for us that feels really cozy and comfortable, and we also want you to feel the same way.
Yeah.
But this is just so much more laid back because there's really no structure to it. We're just all hanging out and we get to eat food.
Just to hang out, we get to eat with you guys, have some coffee with you guys, and just legitimately, again, we want this vibe to be as if you were sitting on the other side of the table from us and just hanging out and just having a conversation and just chilling.
Shoot, like I literally wish that I could just make you guys pancakes right now. That is
seriously.
Honestly, I would, like, if you were all here right now, I mean, it would be like a pancake party.
And I would make you guys all tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or coffee if you prefer coffee.
Either way.
Yeah.
Both. Yeah, we wouldn't make you drink tea if you don't like tea. But yeah, that's why we love, I mean, we've talked about it a lot throughout the week is, so the vlog that we've been doing, we're having a blast with it, but it's a ton of work. So like Friday nights and Saturday mornings are kind of stressful. Just because we're kind of putting the finishing touches on everything, we're uploading, we're working on thumbnails, and it's just a lot to get done kind of in that short frame of time.
We're trying to make it less stressful.
We're working on it. We've got
we went to bed a little earlier.
We did, yeah. We're doing better with it. Like the past 2 Friday nights, not to get too far into this, because down a different rabbit hole, but the last 2 Friday nights we had stayed up literally all night. We didn't sleep at all. This Friday night we went to bed at about 3. Vlog was a little bit late yesterday, but it allowed us to actually be able to get some sleep. And so we're working on a balance with that and working on some different ideas to kind of help us cut down on the editing time and stuff like that on Friday nights. But anyways, that said, what's awesome is that we know that on the other side of getting the vlog uploaded, we love the vlog. We're having a blast with it. It's super fun, and we know you guys like it too, it seems like. So we're loving that. It's so fun, but it is a lot of work. And so we know that if we can get that uploaded, that this is on the other side.
Yes.
So we get to like have some time where we can just hang out with you guys, and we don't have to just be glued to our computers. We can just legitimately just kick back and hang out with you guys.
Exactly. It's just for us is really relaxing.
It is.
It's really really nice. We enjoy it. So as like far as the vlog goes, I think a rule that I'm making for myself, and I feel like you're probably gonna do the same thing, because we haven't pulled out our cameras this weekend. Is I don't think we're gonna be vlogging on the weekend, so no Saturday, Sunday vlogs.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna be through the week.
Because we want to like as much have like a weekend as possible, but I think Monday through Friday I'll just be like vlogging and I don't know. I'm still gonna like play with it and just see what I feel, kind of thing. I don't like if I thought about just doing like vlogging for like a whole day and then just editing that one day and putting it up Saturday. I thought about doing something like that, but I don't know. I think it's cool to show you guys during the week, like kind of what we do. But I mean, feel free to keep giving us feedback on if you'd like to see more of like a full day, or if you like seeing little bits of like days where you get to see like different things that we do throughout the week. Because we do a lot of different things throughout the week.
We do. We do.
And I think that is cool. I think the one thing that concerned me was with doing a weekly vlog was like, how do I transition to the next day? Like, does this make sense and everything? But I watched your vlog and it flowed really well. And we didn't film as much this week because we were both kind of feeling under the weather for a lot of it. I'm still having pretty bad allergies this morning. They're actually like better than they have been. But we didn't film a whole lot this week, and we didn't have like proper like night to morning transitions necessarily. We just kind of like piled everything together. And I actually, this is bad, but I actually haven't had a chance to watch your vlog yet. And so, wow.
Yeah, I know.
I feel like you don't even know me.
I'm sorry, I'm probably gonna watch it like legitimately right after this.
Wow.
I just, as soon as we uploaded the vlogs yesterday, we had family over. Literally, actually, we had family over while we
released them.
While we released them. So, and then we went straight from that to like lunch with the family. So
I watched your vlog.
Thank you. Yeah, she watched my vlog.
I liked it too. I gave it a thumbs up.
I already liked your vlog. I just didn't watch it yet.
Oh.
Yeah, but at least I liked it. But I'm gonna watch it probably like right after this. Yeah. But anyways, we're just kind of working on it. It's not necessarily gonna be one super solid thing, but I think that like we did better about not over filming this week. The previous weeks we had just filmed way too much.
We were filming like everything.
And
then we were like both vlogging the same things. And yeah. So I don't know. I think it's just one of those things. Like we had to learn how to make tutorials. We're learning how to vlog. You know, and we're learning how to vlog in this like together because I've done vlogs on my own, but now we're like, you know, we're together all day, and so we're learning how to like not both be vlogging everything that's you know, the same.
Every single thing. We've even thought about, one thing we've thought about and talked a little bit about that I don't know if we're going to do or not, we've thought about doing alternating days. So, for example, I don't know if we'll actually do this, probably won't, we just kind of talked about it, but we talked about like Monday being on my channel, Tuesday being on Michelle's channel, Wednesday being, you know, it's all still one vlog, but we do like alternating days so it's not us posting the same exact thing. We've talked about doing something along the lines of that.
It sounds like a cool idea. I don't want to like knock it. It sounds like a cool idea, but if there's something that I would want to include on like a day that I'm not vlogging, then it would restrain me from that. That's
true. That's a good observation. I don't want to like be limited in that way. So anyways, all that said, guys, I'm going off on the thing about it, but we're kind of, the vlog is evolving. So this week we did a little bit better with the editing and stuff, where we weren't up all night on Friday night. But what's awesome is that on the other side of all the work on Friday and Saturday to get the vlog to you guys, we have this where we can just come here, we can sit down, we can have breakfast, we can have coffee with you guys,
spill it
all over my phone. But we can just like hang out with you guys and just hang in a less, you know, edited sort of way.
It's just relaxed.
It's super relaxed, and we love that aspect of it. I saw a question I wanted to get to. Tea or coffee? And on that note, what is your favorite coffee and tea? You go first. I have a lot of answers for this, and so I'm going to let Michelle go first.
So wait, my favorite...
Do you like tea or coffee better? And what's your favorite tea and or coffee?
I definitely... Okay. I have a huge love for tea. Like, I've loved tea even before hanging around you.
Yeah.
Because Cody loves tea. Like, he has well, I mean, your collection is not as big as it like once was, you said.
Yeah, Michelle made me get rid of all of it.
We have to travel a little lighter. So we've been purging through the tea stash because there's a lot of tea. Like, there's enough tea probably for everybody in this hangout right now.
I would say we probably have enough tea in this house right now for everybody that's in the hangout.
Yeah, for everybody probably have 2 teas.
Probably
honestly.
So, actually.
Yeah. But I definitely love coffee more than I do love tea because of the taste. I just love the taste of coffee, especially espresso. So good. But I love that coffee is relaxing to me because it's like, especially when it's like hot, it's just like an experience. Tea, I love that, like, excuse me, when you have hot tea, it's very relaxing, and I love that. And I love certain teas, like a little bit of honey in it. But then I also love iced tea. Like, that's a whole nother mood. But I would say, like, my favorite drink between like coffee and like tea is like a doppio espresso. So like 2 shots of espresso over ice with just like a splash of almond milk. It's bitter, but it's just like a tiny bit of creaminess from the almond milk. But I love my coffee bitter, like my dark chocolate. It's so good. The two together, combination.
It's a solid coffee drink.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I'll try to keep this condensed. I love tea.
That's an understatement.
That's an understatement. I absolutely love tea. We've got tea within reach here. Some of the favorite bagged teas. We've got teas all over the place. I love coffee too, though. And I love like espresso. I love like French press coffee. I love all kinds of different coffee. So I love both. I would say I definitely love tea more. But my favorite tea, I'll show you guys.
I knew it.
Yeah, is this one right here. It's called Yerba Mate or Yerba Mate. And it is, I keep it in this thing. I use this brand called Cruz de Malta. There's a lot of different brands. The one that you guys might be familiar with, most grocery stores have, is called Gayaki is the brand. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but
the one in like the gold package.
Yeah, it's a yellow. It's a yellow and green packaging, and they have it in the stores. And this is actually from South America. I think that this one is from. It's really popular in South America. I think this brand is from maybe Argentina. I might be wrong about that, but in fact, it might say on the label. No, it doesn't say on the label. But anyways, this one is really good. I usually make it in like a French press. Sometimes I'll drink it the traditional way. There's actually a traditional way to drink this, and you get this little kind of cup sort of thing, and you get a straw with a filter in it that has, it's called a bombilla.
Bombilla, that's what it was.
Yeah, and it's like a filter straw, and you kind of sip on it and pour hot water, sip, pour hot water, and you kind of do it a whole bunch. It's my favorite tea. I love it. I love having it in all kinds of different ways. So that's my favorite kind of like, if I have some time, I'll make some of this. If I'm in a hurry in the morning and I just want to get the day going, this has been my favorite lately. It's this Yogi Vanilla Spice Perfect Energy tea. I don't know if it's focused or not, but
that's one of my favorite teas that you've shown me.
Yeah, I'm glad you like this one. This one's been a go-to. I found this right before a trip. It's kind of cool. It's got a cool memory associated with it. I found this tea right before I went to Colorado a few years ago. And so a lot of the times when I have this tea, it reminds me of that Colorado trip because I drank it a lot during that trip. And it's just good. It feels like it's a black tea with some spices and stuff in it. And it gives like a really good, clean energy. Like it's the perfect amount of caffeine to get you going, but not too jittery or anything.
Yeah, I've never felt jittery after that.
Yeah, it's like the perfect amount. It's got a really good flavor. Like it's just a tiny pinch of honey. It's just
really good.
So good. So
like
good.
when Cody and I were first like hanging out, we literally had that tea every morning.
Yeah, like every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. And
yeah, you introduced me to yogi teas.
Yeah, yogi teas are good. As far as bagged teas go, I usually like to try to do loose leaf if I can, like this. Like this is loose tea. This is like a pound of tea in there. So I like to do that if I can. But as far as bagged teas go, some of my favorites is like Yogi. They make really good tea.
Breathe Deep is really good.
Breathe Deep's really good. That's another one.
Was it Relax Mind?
Relax Mind's good.
Yeah, I love those. Are just like really good combinations of whatever's in there. Just so good.
Yogi teas are really good. I also like traditional medicinals a lot. And Republic tea.
Sleepy Time tea.
Oh my gosh.
You tried that Sleepy Time tea with the valerian root? Okay, the valerian root, I don't know if it affected me. But I know the Sleepy Time tea, the first couple times I had it, like I noticed, like it knocked me out.
It'll do that.
And like I woke up and I felt like I was dehydrated. I felt like I slept really hard, like very deeply, but I was like, man, I need to chug some water or something.
Yeah, it'll just knock you out.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good stuff. But tea is definitely my favorite. I love tea, and I love tea and coffee, but tea is my favorite.
Tea is definitely your favorite.
Yeah. It is.
He has me drinking multiple cups of tea a day now. Like I average probably like maybe 3. Maybe 4.
Yeah, we usually have at least 3 or 4 cups of tea a day. At least. Sometimes more than that. Yeah.
I saw a request for play Smells Like Teen Spirit. I haven't played this in a while. This is actually one of my first few songs that I learned how to play too. Yeah. I'm going to try my best. I'm going to be really rusty.
There it is.
Okay. It's like that muted chucking kind of thing. I think it's like in here. Yeah. There it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Such a good song.
Yeah, so for anybody who's curious about that main little, like, kind of that iconic. That's F, A sharp, G sharp, and then C sharp. Just like that. And just kind of do some down, up, down, and some chucking, and that's kind of what you do for each chord. It's a really rough little
That's a fun
outline.
song to jam to.
It is. It's one of those that, like, probably everybody should just know, you know? It's a good one. It's a good one. Let's see. Bar chords, ugh.
Have a good day at work, Willis.
Later, man. It's good hanging out. We will collab soon. I don't know if you're already gone, but we should collab soon. I know you and Michelle collab. We should do something soon, man. What editing program do you both use?
Adobe Premiere Pro.
Adobe Premiere Pro. It's a necessary evil.
It's a love-hate relationship.
Yeah, it allows us to do what we do, and I think it's the best option for what we do. But we have a love-hate relationship with it because sometimes it just kicks our butts.
Sometimes it just decides it doesn't want to save your work and it just freezes. Sometimes
it shuts down.
Yeah. Sometimes it just has a mind of its own.
It does. It does. Let's see.
Ooh, would you finger pick for a whole day or strum bar chords for a whole day? I would finger pick for a whole day.
Finger pick for a whole day. Easy.
For bar chords. I love bar chords, but if I feel like our wrists would be like just falling off.
Oh yeah.
Bar chords for a whole day.
Yeah.
No, that sounds like a death sentence.
It does. It sounds so bad.
know?
Yeah. Jack Johnson, I keep talking about Jack Johnson, but he uses bar chords all the time for most of his songs. Like most of his songs are bar chord based. And so anytime I play his songs, I'm like, man, how does this dude like do that for so long?
Just probably, you know what? He probably just from like playing like that all the time, but also they have those. Have you seen those like guitar center, those like grippy things? Yeah, to like work your dexterity and everything.
Yeah.
My dad actually, so growing up, my dad in his truck always had one of those like hand, like those things that you squeeze them, the hand exerciser things.
Yeah.
So it's just like 2 bars and you would like just squeeze it together and it would like work all of like those tendons and everything.
Yeah, and right here.
Yeah, that's true. And yeah, your forearm and everything. So there's actually stuff like that for guitarists where you can work on like like your fingers and everything. And
yeah.
So, but I don't know if he does his exercises, but maybe he does. I know after playing bar chords, I have to just stretch my wrist around very gently. I'll actually just kind of stretch these muscles out a little bit and like give myself a little massage if I need to, because it just hurts sometimes. Yeah, definitely finger picking all day. I can finger pick all day. Finger picking is so relaxing too. I could do that all day.
Yeah, same here.
Be sure to stay updated on Adobe. It may reduce freezing issues. Thank you for the tip.
Yeah, appreciate that.
I know I'm on like the most current.
We both just got new laptops not that long ago, so we I think we're both on like the most updated version.
The most updated version.
But we definitely should check that. Thank you for the advice.
How's your electric progress going, G? It's not, because I have no access to an electric guitar right now. But what I could do is just practice lead on the acoustics and just do it that way. So, and then hopefully, by the time I get to an electric, I'll just be like, oh, this is a piece of cake because the action's so much lower.
Yeah, probably so.
So that's what I should do.
Yeah, it helps.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard any Phineas songs? Yeah, I've actually done a tutorial on one Phineas song.
I haven't yet, I don't think.
So he's pretty cool. It's Billie Eilish's brother. And he also is like her guitarist, and they co-write a lot of their music together. And his stuff is pretty cool. Like I did a song, Let's Fall in Love for the Night, which is I think one of his bigger ones. And it was a song that you guys had requested. I actually hadn't heard anything about it until I heard about it from you guys. But it was fun. It's a cool song. A lot of cool guitar parts. He's very like guitar-driven music.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to that one.
I think you'd like it.
It's called Let's Fall in Love Tonight.
For the Night.
Oh, for the night. Okay.
Yeah, it's a cool song. So I've heard that. I've heard like a couple other his songs in passing, but he's pretty cool. I think he's super super talented.
Nice.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah.
Oh, challenge idea. Try learning 12 songs on guitar in 24 hours. That would be fun.
Wait, what was that?
Stacey, challenge
12
idea.
songs.
12 songs on guitar in 24 hours.
Love that.
Yeah, that would actually be pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Do you feel like jamming right now?
Could jam
Do you
right
feel
now.
like jamming a latte?
I could totally jam a latte. I might go
I think
blow
you
my
should.
nose really quick because I'm having allergies before I actually try to sing.
Okay.
But let's do it.
I
Yeah.
think it's a good time to jam. We finished eating.
I think so too. I got like one big bite left, so I'm gonna finish this
Alright,
bite.
take your bite. I'm gonna jam on a little something, something.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Alright. Ooh, what do I want to jam on? I know what I want to jam on. I'm gonna warm up. This is one of my favorite. I saw a question earlier, how do you guys warm up? This is actually the one song that I used to warm up for on my tutorials, and I'll usually start somewhere around the 6th fret and work my way up. Originally, I would play it on the 2nd. It's Too Close by Alex Clare, the one that's like, you know I'm not one to break promises. So that's that. But I like to change the key. I like to sing a little higher. So usually I start on the 6th fret. Oh, I'm not one to break promises. And then, wait, do I? Oh, I finger pick at the beginning. You know I'm not one to break promises. I don't want to hurt you, but I need to breathe. At the end of it all, you're still my best friend. There's something inside that I need to release. Which way is right? Which way is wrong? How do I say that I need to move on? You know we're heading separate ways, and it feels like I am just too close to love you. There's nothing I can really say. I can lie no more. I can hide no more. Gotta be true to myself. Feels like I am just too close to love you. So I'll be on my way. So that's something that I warm up to because it really opens up my voice. Because I tend to belt a little bit. And then on the guitar, I just love to like strum really hard and get into it. And so it just really warms me up because I do a little picking at the beginning. I get into some strumming. And when I really get warmed up, I'll play it through sometimes, like a few times, and I'll keep raising the capo up the fretboard. And usually I'll end up at about like the 9th fret is like the highest I will go. Because I feel like that's where my vocal range will probably... I feel like that's probably the cutoff for me. And it's also, this is a tip for any of you singers out there, this is a great way to like work with your range, is to use a capo. It's like the best tool to like help you work through your range. And like this has really helped me push my, like to help me discover my own singing abilities, because I think I used to like be a lot more just subtle with my singing, and I really used the capo to push myself higher. So I'll just play through just a little bit. And like slow it down dramatically. So this is gonna be really high. You know I'm not one to break promises. There's no room.
Yeah.
Don't wanna hurt you, but I need to breathe. I'm gonna just go to the chorus. And it feels like I am just too close to love you. There's nothing I can really say. So it's really high, and I like that one note. I like
Sounds really good.
kind of scooped it a little bit, but that helps. Just like if you want to really challenge yourself vocally, You know, and say like the original key of a song just like isn't for you. This is like the best thing to use because quick key change, and you can just keep moving it up or down the fretboard, and you know, see where your voice sits the best, but also challenge yourself and see how high you can go. So the 9th fret is like pushing it for me, but I still feel comfortable there. But it's like pushing myself a little bit outside of my comfort zone, and that's a good thing to do. It's a good thing to try out. So
just experiment and figure out where your zone is.
Yeah, that's one of my like warm-up songs. Like Cody's heard me play this song like lots.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good go-to to have. All right, what do you think you want to jam?
Ooh, let's see. So we did the other side of the door the 1 week. What did we do last week? Did we do butterflies last week?
I don't think we did butterflies. I think we did fearless.
We did fearless last week.
Yeah.
We could do butterflies.
We could do butterflies. I wonder if I remember that like.
Willis, I thought you went to work.
Yeah. There we go.
You sound like you're getting it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I've got it. Hopefully. We'll
Your outfits, they match. We're both
oh my
wearing
gosh.
blue this morning.
We always did. We were matching yesterday too.
Yeah.
Because we were both wearing red sweaters.
Yeah. And that usually happens. And I think last week's stream we were wearing both green or something.
I think we were. That always ends up happening. Like we don't plan that at all, but we just always end up like.
Yeah. And then we both wore cream colored tops the other day.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, it just happens. We just wear
it. It happens all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just so adorable.
We are.
With our matching outfits.
I think we're just like-minded, so I guess we think of the same same color on the same day sort of thing.
Must be a mood thing. I don't know.
I guess so. It's amazing that we even have that many, like, different kinds of clothes that are that same color.
That's true.
Like, we each have different things that are the same color.
Yeah, we do.
It's kind of bizarre, that in and of itself. Yeah.
We share the same soul. I love when you play this one. I love when you play any Jack Johnson.
Oh, thanks. I do too. I love Jack Johnson's my favorite to jam on. That's kind of one of our songs. All right, you want to play Butterflies?
Yeah. That one's G to B minor.
G, E minor, B minor.
E minor, B minor. And then there's some like D major in there in the chorus.
In the chorus, it goes to the D major. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Let me say, I'm gonna try to do this little riffy thing. So you can lead us in with the strumming. So.
You're killing it.
There we go, something like that. Yeah.
You got it. You're killing it. I was just coasting, never really going anywhere. Caught up in the web, I was getting kinda used to staying there. Out of the blue, I thought you. Now you're lifting me up, instead of holding me down, stealing my heart instead of stealing my crown. Until all the strings were raised and we're tied. I didn't know that and I didn't know me, but a lot was always out of reach. Now I remember what it feels like to fly. Give me butterflies. Kiss full of color makes me wonder where you've always been. I was doubts that you brought me out of my chrysalis. I came anew. Oh, because of you. Now you're lifting me up instead of holding me down, taking my hand instead of stealing
I can't remember the bridge. Stealing my heart instead of stealing my crown. Untangle strings on the waves that were tied. I didn't know him, I didn't know me. Our love was always out of reach. Now I remember what it feels like to fly. You give me butterflies. You give me butterflies. Nice. Love
That's
it.
awesome. I
That
love
was.
that song.
Yeah, I finally got that little picking pattern down like the very last time.
You gotta like figure it out. That's awesome.
Yeah, I kind of had to noodle around on it for a minute. But yeah, that's
Sometimes it's what it is. You gotta warm up into it a little bit.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. Exactly. Yeah. East of the song is Butterflies by Casey Musgraves. Yeah.
She's awesome.
She's so awesome. Oh, please play Banana Pancakes.
Oh
I
my
probably
gosh,
can't sing and
yes.
I probably can't sing and play this one too well right now because my allergies, but I can definitely play it for you.
I love you play this one.
I could probably try to sing it. Hold on. I'll try to sing a little bit of it. Well, can't you see that it's just raining? No, I can't sing and play right now. My allergies, like, I can't hear very well. But anyways.
Can't you see that it's just raining?
There ain't no need to go outside. But baby, hardly even notice when I try to show you this song is meant to keep
I'm like fangirling right now.
Waking up too early, maybe we could sleep. Making banana pancakes, pretend like it's the weekend. We could pretend it all the time. But can't you see that it's just raining? There ain't no need to go outside. Maybe. Yeah, something like that.
I love whenever you play that song.
I'll have to do it better another time when I can sing it a little better. My like allergies are driving me crazy, so I'm all stuffy and I can't hear very well. But I love that song. I love Jack Johnson. I'm always down to play some. I'm always down to play some Jack Johnson.
Would you be able to play any Allie and AJ songs this morning? Gosh, I don't know if I remember how to play any. The only one that I would maybe know how to play, if I remember how to play, I think it was Capo. I forgot the chord progression.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's F. Your hide house flower, something I cannot handle. You can't handle you. You can't handle you. I take one step, then I take one backwards. I'm kinda curious, I know you got me already. Yeah, a little bit of Hot House.
That sounds good.
So, I did that one on my Instagram actually. I think I'm wearing like a blue like short sleeve dress thing. And I'm just like sitting there playing it in my bedroom. So if you want, you can go check me out at Guitar Goddess TV, and you can just scroll just a tiny bit, and it's just like a video of me like playing it. And I played, I think, like the first half of the song. So I would love to teach that one, actually. That's like, I love that song.
It's a beautiful song.
It's very guitar based. It's very acoustic guitar based. It's pretty. I think my laptop.
Looks like your laptop died. We can go off comments on here. We probably should wrap up soonish, but I saw one up here that was another Jack Johnson request to play it through a song that I remember to play.
Oh, see you, Issa. Bye.
Later,
Thank
Issa.
You for hanging out with us
thanks
today.
for hanging out with us. Please play Taylor by Jack Johnson. I've actually been working on this one lately. I need to actually sit down and like actually learn it. I've kind of just been like noodling around on it a little bit, but. Something like that. That's like the little intro thing, and I haven't learned the rest of it. That's one of those that I've always like. I listen to that song a lot, and I've never actually just sat down and learned it. But I also saw that somebody said "Sittin', Waitin', Wishin'" by Jack Johnson. That one's kind of like. Something like that. Yeah, it's like that's the progression that plays through most of the song. So.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Kiss Me by Ed Sheeran. I don't really remember how to play that one. I've done it a little bit, but it's been a while.
Red by Taylor Swift.
Ooh, Red would be fun. We could definitely do Red. Why don't we do Red and then wrap up? How's that sound?
That sounds good.
Cool. We should probably I know we just finished breakfast, but we probably should start thinking about lunch soon too.
I can't even think about lunch.
Really
I'm
full?
Full.
Oof. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe at some point.
At some point, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just not right now.
Yeah. I need some tea too. Coffee's fading fast. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the chords. I think I play Capo 3rd fret.
I feel like I play it.
I
feel like I play it open.
No, I'm doing it wrong.
I know. Hold on, we need to figure out what keys is in. Listen to it for just a second, guys. It's an A. So that would be like. So you could go to
Oh.
Yeah, Capo. There it is. There you go.
That's why I wasn't getting it.
Yeah. goes. Gotta let go, moving on from dreaming impossible, and I still see it all in my head, burning red. Loving it was blue like I've never known. Missing it was dark, gray all alone. Feeling it was like something with somebody you never met. 'Cause loving him was red. Loving him was red. It's like drowning miles of life down dead-end streets.
That was a jam.
That was cool.
Yeah.
That one was like, we haven't even, I don't know if we've ever played Red together. We might have like once
I
or
don't think
twice.
so.
But that was cool for just kind of improv.
Or is it?
There it is.
So it's this G. It's that shape, I think.
Yeah, it is.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's awesome. That's kind of what the process of us working out some of this stuff kind of looks like. We'll just sit there and jam on it until we find the right notes.
Yeah, that's a fun. Oh, I love that.
It is. That's a fun jam. Man.
Maybe
Are you guys dating? Yes, we are.
we have a video on that.
Yeah.
There's a couple vlogs we have on each of our channels
Yeah.
talking about that.
I knew your trouble. You guys should do a tutorial for Red if you haven't done
Ooh,
one.
I knew your trouble is good. Oh,
Treacherous. Oh gosh, I love Treacherous so much.
Oh,
Man. Oh, volume's kind of like.
ah.
Volume's kind of on here.
Let's see.
Let's Fall in Love for the Night by Phineas. I don't remember how to play that one, but I have a tutorial for it.
I tried once upon a time.
Yeah.
A few days ago, I was in your sights. You got me alone. You found me. You found me. You found me. Guess I didn't care, and I guess I liked that. When I fell hard, you took a step back. Found me. Found me. Found me. When he's long gone, when he's next to me, and I realize things on me. 'Cause I knew you were trouble when you walked in.
So
Shame on me now, flew me to places I've never been. Till you put me down. Where does it start? I knew you
Yeah.
were trouble. Oh,
G.
G.
Yep.
I knew you were trouble when you walked in. So shame on me now, flew me to places I've never been. Till you put me down. Oh, I knew you were trouble when you walked in. So shame on me now, flew me to places I've never been. Now I'm lying on the cold hard ground. Oh, oh, it?
I think- I think it's G. And the stratosphere, the B minor, comes creeping. Back to G, I think. That you never love me. Or anyone. Or anything. Yeah. I knew you were trouble when you walked in. Shame on me when I flew me to places I've never been. Oh, I knew you were trouble when you walked in. Shame on me when I flew me to places I've never been. You were right there. You were the ground. Oh, no, trouble, 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 no. I knew you were trouble when you walked in. Trouble, trouble, trouble. I knew you were trouble when you walked in. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Nice.
Damn,
That was cool,
awesome.
man.
Woo!
That was awesome. Another impromptu one. We've never played that song together.
No,
That was just kind of jamming.
the first time we played that one together ever.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
cool. I liked it a lot. It sounded good. You hit those high notes like you were
Thanks.
right up there.
I
Yeah.
love that one. It's good.
I did too. That's a fun one.
We might actually have to do maybe just like a jam video together. That
We
one.
should.
You know?
Yeah,
Just like a raw, just like jam in a really like acoustic room.
that would be cool. Just like something very like that front room up there, like it's echoey. and
Yeah,
stuff.
that would be really cool.
That song would sound really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if we got a video of like me sitting at the top of the loft, like with my feet on like the ladder, and then
Yeah.
you're like on the floor,
Ooh, that'd be
and then
cool.
we got like some big shot, so it's like wide enough we can get
Yeah.
like the whole shot. That would be pretty dope.
That would be a really cool shot.
Yeah.
It'd probably sound really cool to do something like that in there
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. All right, guys. I'm thinking.
Do you mind if I look at the comments?
Of course, yeah. Go ahead.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking we wind it down a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, we've been live almost 2 hours.
Yeah, I was like seeing the time, and I was like, we probably should start making our way out. 'Cause it's been
We
2
probably
hours.
should,
Yeah.
but this is just so much fun. Like
It
I
is.
don't want it to end.
I don't want to say it either. We don't have to end. I mean, but
Let's just stream all day.
let's just stream all day, guys. Y'all want to come to the coffee shop with us to edit and
Yeah.
go to the grocery store with us?
Yeah, we do need to go to the grocery store today.
Mm-hmm.
We do need to plan a few things.
Yeah. What are you guys up to today?
Yeah, what are you guys up to?
Yeah,
It's
we all do it.
Sunday. What do you do on Sunday typically?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
we're gonna probably jam together later, just for fun.
We should. We need to.
Yeah.
We need to shoot a jam set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that felt really good to play like a few songs. Now I just like want to do more.
We can do more. I need to blow my nose before we do anything else.
Okay.
I'm still like, for those of you guys who are kind of new here, didn't see the vlog, like I'm having really bad allergies this week, and so like my voice is kind of not all there. My like nose is all like sniffly and stuff. So I'm gonna blow my nose. I'll be right back. Don't want to do that on camera. It'd be kind of gross.
Oh my gosh. Ooh, what am I gonna jam to while Cody's blowing his nose? Let's just come up with a song called Cody's blowing his nose. Cody's blowing his nose. He does it off camera because he thinks it's gross that Cody is blowing his nose. He is blowing his Oh my gosh, should we do some kind of like ad-lib type like video thing where we like songwrite with everybody?
We just songwrite like as we're going.
That would be pretty fun,
That would be fun.
actually.
I'm gonna also go ahead and make some tea while
Okay.
I'm standing up with because that's just the kind of guy I am. I feel like I need some tea. Like I'm starting to feel my allergies creeping back in. Some tea will help.
I'm trying to think of like what's another song that I usually play when I jam. I like sometimes forget.
I do. Same thing is always like kind of forget what you know.
I'm just like mindlessly picking right now.
You do what is one that you do a lot? You do Too Close to Love. You already did that
A
a lot, like a whole lot.
lot.
Yeah.
I jam a lot
A latte. Jamalatte.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's another one that's kind of picky like that too. That's like a similar.
Radioactive maybe? Is that
Yeah, radioactive. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Radioactive.
I love radioactive. That one's fun to jam too.
Yeah.
I'm waking up to ash and dust. I wipe my brow when I sweat my rust. I'm breathing in the chemicals. I'm breaking in, shaping up, checking out on a prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones, enough to make my systems go. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Whoa, whoa, radioactive, radioactive. Whoa, whoa, radioactive. I raise my flag, don my clothes. It's a revolution, I suppose. That one's fun.
That one is fun. To the person requesting "Endlessly" by Cab, I have no idea what that song is.
I've never heard that one. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I never heard of that song, so that's why we're not playing it. Sorry, we're not ignoring you. We just don't know the song.
Yeah.
Photograph by Ed Sheeran. I love when you sing radioactive. Like your voice and they're playing on that sounds amazing.
Thank you.
You're welcome. There's a couple of ways to play that song. I don't know the lyrics that super well, but let's see. Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah. All right. So I guess something like. And something like that, and then the actual verses go like. It's actually a pretty easy song to play.
Something like that. I've heard the lyrics.
Yeah. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans. I will never let you go. Me to come. Something like that. It's been a long time since I played that song, but it's something along those lines. Yeah.
I saw a couple for Shape of You.
Oh yeah.
That's one that I always have to remember the strumming for. Let's see. Love the shape of love the shape of pushing forward like my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. I'm in love with the shape of you. Pushing forward like my hand too. No, pushing forward. Darn it, I always forget songs that I teach. It's so bad.
Yeah. I do the same thing.
I'm in love with the shape of you. Push and pull like a magnet too. No. Nope. I'm in love with the shape of you. You push and pull. Oh my gosh, I'm close. I'm getting it.
You're very close.
I'm in love with the shape of you. You push and pull. I'm in love with the shape of you. No. I know it starts on B minor. Shape of you. I'm in love with the shape of you. Push and pull. I'm
think it's G. But maybe it's A, E minor.
Why is this so hard for like me to figure out today? I'm struggling.
Is that it? Yeah. I'm like drawing a blank on it too. I can't think of it. Yeah.
Oh, I got it!
Oh, there it is. Nice.
It's B minor, E minor, G, A.
Oh yeah. We had the right chords, just in the wrong order.
I'm in love with the shape of
Pushing
Man, I'm rusty on this one.
Yeah, we
I think I taught this in like 2017, something like that.
Man.
That was a fun video to make. That was one of my like top favorite videos to make. That was fun.
Good.
Yeah, I have a few favorite videos, but that was a lot of fun.
It's a cool song.
Yeah.
It is. It's a really cool song. And it's fun to play. Let's see. I don't think we know any Phineas songs off the top of our head. I don't remember how to play Let's Fall in Love with the Night. That's the only Phineas song I know. So just scroll through some of these. I See Fire, same thing. I don't know that song very well.
Either.
Yeah, it's a beautiful song, but I just
Yeah,
don't
like
know well
I
enough
know
to-
of it, but I just like I don't know how to play it.
Yeah. Do Treacherous. We could do Treacherous. We know Treacherous.
Treacherous.
Yeah.
I was born in a small town.
Hey.
Or something like,
Yeah.
I was born in a small town. I live in a small town. Yeah, feel that one. I love me some John Mellencamp.
Oh yeah. Keep rolling, John Mellencamp. Is Shape of You hard to learn to pick up? Not too bad.
Is
It
that hard to pick
Shape
up?
of You.
No, it's not hard to pick up. Once you
It's-
get the chord program, I think the
Yeah.
strumming is the hardest. I had
Yeah.
I